Satan, Lucifer, Belial, Leviathan, Samael.
Welcome. This is Aleister Nacht. The episode that you're listening to is thanks to my generous Patreons. Thank you for your support. As I've said many times, Satan and demons are real beings. I know some people find that very difficult to believe, but once experienced, your viewpoint will be changed forever. If you have never experienced this phenomenon for yourself, it really doesn't matter what your background is. If you have not had that first-hand experience with demons, you are not qualified to speak or write on the matter. Period. Demons seek those who seek demons. And even a person that dabbles with demons becomes susceptible to demonic possession. I often correspond with those who are seeking to conjure a demon. And while this is certainly admirable, they really do not know what they are doing. And they may unwittingly open the gates of hell and unleash a demon that is not so willing to assist in their magical endeavors. Possession happens, and it happens for several different reasons. Probably the reason that occurs the most is dabbling in occult practices without proper knowledge and controls in place. This opens the gate to the other side, and it allows those from the other side to come into and interact with our physical realm. The second reason is by invitation, calling upon a desired demon or spirit, again without proper knowledge or controls in place. The third is calling upon a desired demon or demons by invitation with knowledge and controls in place. I speak about this when I talk about the difference between invocation and evocation, featured in my Satanic Processes series. The movement of the spirits to and from a person's body is a real occurrence and does happen. And many times those who dabble will make a grave mistake of not closing the ritual. This even happens to those who have studied the dark arts for years and even dedicated their lives to it. For example, in my opinion, this is what happened with Aleister Crowley at Boleskine. He was doing a multi-day ritual, the Abramelin, and for some reason, Crowley did not close that multi-day ritual. There are a couple of different versions of this story, the first being that he was called to Paris because his master had gotten into some kind of political turmoil. Another is that he met Rose and decided to go to Cairo. What happened is not as important as what did not happen. And what did not happen is Crowley did not close that ritual. He had performed this ritual and prepared well for it, eating bread, drinking water, awaking at the witching hour to perform the sacraments and the pieces of the ritual. But once he was called away or decided to leave, whichever one it was, he did not properly close the ritual. And because of that, the effects of this ritual were felt for years afterward at Boleskine. The effects are real. They're not imagined. Many people say that the Abramelin is a ritual that harnesses the power of demons and makes them serve the Holy of Holies. In other words, the demons are forced to serve the heavenly hosts. I do not believe that, and by being familiar with the ritual, I do not really see where this idea comes from. I firmly believe that the ritual is to open the doorway, allow demons to come in the surroundings or the physical realm, and also inside of an individual to serve the demon's purpose, to serve the higher self of the demon. What I base that upon is demons work together as long as it is of benefit for each. And one demon may also call upon others. They may call upon you, just as you may call upon them. And in using this ritual, which is quite extensive and multi-day, what you are doing in essence is you are freeing them to do as they want to do. The fact that early practitioners claim this ceremony, which is basically a ritual of ceremonial magic, was something to make demons serve the holies, in my humble opinion, is inaccurate. I believe that that comes from the lack of knowledge and the lack of dealing with demonic spirits and knowing their true nature. Again, I think Crowley, leaving in great haste, left the ritual unfinished. And you should never do that unless it is intended as a multi-day ritual. But if you cease to perform the ritual and walk away from it with no ending, you have opened that doorway. And those things of the other side, of the ephemeral, the other dimensions that are beyond our grasp, understanding, vision, and our limited senses, are released to do as they will. And not all demons are benevolent. Some demons do enjoy the torture of humans. Summon the wrong demon, and you may discover quickly that was a grave mistake. This is a cautionary tale for all practitioners. Just remember, possession happens. Take responsibility for your ritual, your ceremonial magic, and always close the ritual at its conclusion. You'll be glad you did. Until next time, this has been Aleister Nacht. Hail Satan.